I'd be mad if I didn't question it today too. And I want to know why I'm being avoided and I have the right to know. These are just your idle feelings. Should I answer this? Do you know why you struggle to argue with me? Because you know better than me what I'm saying is true. No matter how many times you ask me in any way, I can tell you that I'm not avoiding you. If you feel that way, it's your fault. Without answering you, he walked away from you as if he slapped you without slapping you. Even if he had done that, you wouldn't have been in so much pain. And he hesitates to even open up to you. His behavior is like death for you. When you ask if you have done something wrong, your mind answers no. You have not intentionally done anything to hurt him, and you are not getting an answer as to why he is ignoring you like this. Unable to resist her questions, I rushed into the room and closed the door. I was somehow holding back my tears for so long that they started to flow without any control. Nothing is just your feelings, Mala. I do everything on purpose. I'm ignoring you. I'm trying my best to make you hate me. You know why? Because I love you so much. You deserve a good life. I can't give you any happiness you deserve. So please hate me, Wine. Stay away from me. Isn't the day for employees' body checkup the next day? Yes, but Mr. John, I think it's just waste of time. No, it's not enough to employ them. First of all, they're working hard for us, also in chemical sector. You have to check if they have any discomforts at least every 6 months. Also, no one can see any ailments on the outside. It is to find out what is inside. So I'll help them as much as I can. I don't see anything wrong with that. Anyway, we can arrange for it tomorrow. In that case, sir, it is better for you to go for a checkup with it. It's actually optional. A couple of times in the last month you have had unbearable headaches, so I just suggested a checkup. He tapped the pen in his hand on the table for a while and then said, I might as well do that too. Thanks for the suggestion. He smiled at his secretary and got back to work. Tomorrow is a body check for all of our crew, so along with them I'm preparing for a full body checkup. Are you interested? I know you are deliberately asking me to tease me knowing that I'm afraid of needles. Sitting on the bed, he grabbed your arms and pulled you forward and you fell on top of him. A small needle won't hurt you as much as I did on our first night, for the first time. Your cheekbones turned tomato red at the thought of it as he said it with a sneer. This and that can't be compared anyway. You should go and get a checkup. Don't expect me. I won't come. But I'll make sure you're tonight. With that, he took the duvet and covered both of you. Chemicals is not a joke. No matter what precautions you take, some adverse effect may affect your body. Let me tell you, it will even affect one's. That's why I added fertility test in the list. It's okay, doctor. I understand. I'll arrange to send the results by mail. Okay, doctor. Thank you. Why did you come here for nothing and making it difficult for me? It is not mandatory to come here only if there is a reason. It's one of our family establishments. I can come here anytime. I'll not permit any such visits during my role here, especially when it's you. Come on, Jungkook, I used to love you and wanted to marry you, but now after you got married to Ryan, I have forgotten all that desires. I know very well that you still have many bad intentions in your mind. Don't forget the disgrace you and your mother have caused your family. That's why I'm saying I don't like you coming to my office and don't do it again. Get out. Each of his words of protest sharpened her anger. It's not good for you to hurt me like this all the time. There will come a time when you will come looking for me. She stood up in anger and left after closing the door with a loud thud to which Jungkook closed his eyes in frustration. She has no shame. No matter how many times I have insulted her, she comes back again and again. Anyway, she didn't come here for nothing. I can smell something planned behind this visit. Suddenly, his eyes went to the laptop in front of him and he heard a notification sound. It was an email and he opened it immediately. It was results of the body checkup sent by the hospital and it came to his personal mail ID and the rest of the employees' result to the other company mail ID. Halfway through reading the results, his limbs started to get tired, as if he had no strength to even clench his hands into fist. His entire forehead began to sweat with fear. How? I'm infertile? That means I can't have a baby. His eyes were full of tears at this moment. He knows that you love babies very much. You have been waiting for the day when you can get one of your own. Your face above all else is breaking his heart now. How do I tell her? She'll be devastated if she came to know this. Will she hate me? What a girl wants the most is to be a mother. Yes, she'll hate me. She'll definitely dislike me. I can't stand it. But for what gain and why I'm destroying her life too? I cannot give her a baby. I have to make her dislike me before she starts hating me knowing this. She should leave me and move on to a better life. She doesn't have to suffer because God made me this way. I should make her hate me. The maids were serving him breakfast and he just kept his eyes darting around because he didn't see you there. We used to eat together even if not to talk to each other now. Where is Fan? Did she already eat? Mrs. John is not feeling well. I called her for breakfast but she said she's not hungry. Knowing that you are not well, he immediately stood up and started walking to the room, but when he thought about ignoring you, he stopped. He badly wanted to come and see you and sit next to you, spend time with you, but he controlled him with great difficulty. Also, he did not go back to eat and he did not want to eat. By God's grace, I'm physically well. What is weak is my heart. Even though I'm alive, I'm nothing. I have no life. His neglect is making me lifeless. I clearly heard the maids telling him I'm not well, but he doesn't even came to take a look. But I long for him to come to me. At least ask, are you alright? What I need is not food. I need his presence, his all attachment. That will only make me feel I'm living. Thinking about it was driving you crazy and you thought to do something to distract yourself. So you decided to stack the clothes neatly on the cupboard, that too by not bothering the maids. As each second passes, he was on fire because he couldn't pay attention to anything and his mind was full of you. He had already chosen a number from the contact list, but he was confused whether to press the call button or not. Finally, he put the phone away with a heavy heart. He then opened the drawer to take the printout of the checkup results mail that day, which he is keeping as a file. But even after opening 3 adjacent drawers, he couldn't find the file. I kept it in here. Where is that file? I only took the file containing the statistics to home yesterday. Suddenly something hit him and he immediately stood up and started rushing towards his car. He ran into the room panting heavily. He immediately went to the cupboard and opened it and started searching. He found the file containing the statistics, but suspecting that he had accidentally brought the results file, he started rummaging through it again. As he was so engrossed in searching the file, he got startled as you speak from behind. I have the file you are looking for. You can't stop searching.